Hey guys, the Building Hawk here, and we're playing Terraria again. Special mushroom. And last time we picked off, we did some crafting, some building, we got our guide and stuff. I introduced you kind of to the game, in case you hadn't played it before. We went and looted some stuff. I got a couple of banners, and then I got a cloud precise sandstorm in a bottle, which allows me to jump. Oh! I thought it was just double jump, but I can do an improved double jump. But yeah, we left off at nighttime, so right now it's basically just kind of a case of fighting off the beasties until morning, and I just picked up an armored shackle. So that's even more defense, which is pretty great. You can never have enough defense. Get enough, and you'll never take damage again. Well, it looks like it's reaching about midnight now, so yeah, I will pause the video here, and I will get back to you when it is morning. Hey guys, it is morning now. As you can see, the guy's moving around. I got an anvil crafted and the second house built, so once we are off the map, we will have a merchant move in, and then the chest is pretty much empty. Actually, let me grab those and throw all that in there. We got another, yet again, another shackle, an arcane shackle, which, of course, won't do much because we have no magic items, and personally, I just prefer having the armored shackle because it gives +4 defense. So, I decided today it would be a great day to go on another adventure. Also, I made a bucket, because buckets are cool. So, oh crap. So, since we went that way a bit, after I kill the slime, we're going to go actually head into the ice biome, see what we can find. I know if we get real lucky, we could possibly find an ice chest, which usually have some pretty good loot in them. Speak of the devil, here just turns out to be an actual cave, which is great. Because with glow sticks, you can just throw them down, and if it's down a steep hill, then they just keep rolling and rolling. So, you really gotta be careful in caves, because you never know what you're gonna get ambushed by, because there'll be a pressure plate in a random place that you didn't expect it to be, and it could get you killed, allegedly, which is very unpleasant. No one likes to die, especially in Terraria. With how unforgiving Terraria is when you die, you don't want to die. Just trust me. You want to stay alive as much as possible. I'm starting to run low on glow sticks again. Oh, hey, and we found a thing. And we found a slime spawner, actually, which is great. We can use that, and we can start using that to make a farm so we can get free stuff. The snowball cannon. That is actually good. If we start crafting more snowballs, we can use that instead of our bow, because it will do more damage, but it will use up a lot more ammo. Let's take the keg, because kegs are great. You never know when you're going to need ale. Ale tastes amazing. So right now, what I'm focusing more on is exploring instead of mining right now, because I can't. Yep, see, the merchant arrived, which is great. So we will be able to start buying stuff now. I've got 14 gold, so when we go back up, we will actually be able to buy a mining helmet and a few, among other things. So, of course, that will come in a lot of use. Oh, and we're in the way underground ice biome now. There's an ice bat down there. Oh! And we found our first heart crystal. Let's eat ourselves our heart crystal. And now we have 20 extra health. Let's quick return. And then we will now sell and buy stuff to the merchant. I kind of wish I grabbed that anvil, because then I would have been able to actually sell that too. Even though they are not worth that much. Tungsten I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna keep that. So, those ice torches, actually, yeah, we can keep those. So, we're going to sell the copper short sword, the copper bars, Let's see how much an Ankh banner sells for. And then the shurikens. The arcane shackle. Actually, that I'm going to save in case we do get a magic-based item later on. Because, of course, you never know when you might need some magic on your side. So, another great thing about the merchant is, of course, you can buy torches from him. And that comes in real handy. And arrows and potions and stuff. And of course, if you're planning on going down the whole alchemy trail, then that will actually do a lot of help. So, first things first, mining helmet. Which drops us down to 6 because it's no longer a set bonus. But, I mean, not much you can do about that. So, ice chest is only 10 silver to sell. Let's keep that, plus we're going to need the storage. Snowball cannon is actually 2 gold. Extremely weak knockback, but it's 10 ranged damage, which is better than our sluggish wooden bow. So, actually with that snow biome, we are going to go collect a crap ton of snow so we can make some extreme snowballs. So, yeah. I'm going to collect a crap ton of snowballs, and then I will get back to you. Okay, so I collected some snow, did not realize how many snowballs one piece of snow actually made, so now we have quite a bit of ammo. So, yeah, as you saw, it's decent damage. Critical hit chance is actually pretty high. So, all in all, it was actually worth a lot going and getting that. So, I was thinking of going and getting some boreal wood after a bit, thinking about maybe saving that until the next episode. So, yeah, as you can see, a snowball is, one snowblock makes 15 snowballs, so, ammo actually will not be a problem for this beginning game weapon. And the speed is pretty good, you can just click and hold, and it just fires. So, with what I was saying about the boreal wood, I was thinking of styling another double house based on boreal wood, because what I like to do is I like to do specific styled houses. So, yeah, it's pretty useful. Plus, I'm pretty sure this counts as a gun, so that means if we were to build another house, we would get a gun stealer. As you can see, just for the heck of it, I made an ice campfire. It just seemed like a cool idea. So, with the rope, you're going to want a lot of that, because that's going to come in a lot of use. Because if you make a rope coil, you have a quick bridge to get across water. And with a lot of snow biomes, you want to watch out for water, because if it's the middle of a blizzard, then the water will actually freeze you and make you move slower and make it so that you don't jump as high. So, needless to say, oh, penguin. Don't ask why, I just like to shoot the animals. It's more of a personal thing. So, and we've traversed across the ice biome. Attacked by a slime. Confrontation was not allowed. This is some awkward terrain spawning. And just huge body of water. I like the whole sandstorm in a bottle thing because it makes your character spaz out in midair. So, yeah, as you can see, they made it so that with the slimes you can see through them. Oh, we have crimson. This is definitely going to be far more dangerous than the corruption. Oh, no, please no. The Brain of Cthulhu itself is actually almost easier than the Eater of Worlds. And I mean, no. Be gone, demons! Actually, this isn't so bad with the snowball cannon. But yeah, if it's early in the game, and you only have like wooden armor, unless you're like going total OG mode, like YOLO, you are definitely gonna want to watch out for the Crimson. Trust me. Like, you know how dangerous the freaking corruption is, but that's just flying enemies. The corruption has flying enemies and then worms. That's about it. But however, the Crimson has flying enemies, ground enemies. Oh great, there's two right next to each other. But then you also have the wall crawlers, which of course can crawl on backdrops. Which of course makes them definitely something to fear. So definitely, if you don't have a good weapon, especially a ranged weapon when it comes to the Crimson, you should probably stay out. I know, like, with a gun it's definitely useful, but if you've got like a wooden sword or a copper sword, that's not a good idea. Trust me. See, like what it did, like there's one down there pulling Super Spider-Man stuff. And with the Crimson, it's almost like it's far more dangerous. It's like the monster spawns are higher. The spawn rate, sorry. It's just like everything's just far more deadly. And like it's even like blood red stuff to make you know that they mean business. So I mean, oh, finally starting to run low on ammo, but I ain't worried. With that snow biome right next to our house or town, basically, we don't actually have to worry at all for ammo, because we have a literal ammo mine, basically, right next to our house. So, yeah. Also, another thing with the Crimson is you're really going to want something that allows you to have a higher jump, because otherwise you're really not going to be able to make it through, because there are a lot of weird terrain generations. Like the caves, like the Corruption has, of course, its canyons and stuff, but the Crimson just has giant caves that are kind of like mouths, and they're pretty hard to get over. And now we are confronted with a horde of face monsters. Every time I say horde, I want to say a different word. Which kind of reminds me of a picture I saw that says, "My kids grew too old for elf on a shelf, so I bought them, yeah, in a drawer." And the whole swearing thing, it's not that I'm not allowed to. I just, with the whole YouTube thing, I prefer not to. Because, I mean, I've always thought that swearing was kind of stupid. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, I do cuss, usually when I'm super upset though. And it appears we have found the dungeon, which means the jungle is going to be on the opposite side. And of course, this is going to be a pain to try to fight if we are going to do it based here. You drain all the water real quick. There. For those of you who are new and want to try to traverse the dungeon without beating Skeletron, just don't. Like, don't even try. You're just gonna get wrecked. Like, I know there are people who have done it and, like, completely killed the thing that jumps out. But, you know what? I would show you what happens if it weren't for the fact that I have so much money on me. And I don't want to lose my money. So, teleport back home. And put some stuff in the chest. The vertebrate... Oh, crap. The vertebrates and stuff are going to be really helpful. Trust me. Because those are going to be able to be used later to summon and fight the Brain of Cthulhu. Which is definitely a horrible boss. Not like super deadly or anything. But of course it has two phases. Like with the whole Eater of Worlds, that's just a long battle. But trust me, the Brain of Cthulhu is two phases, and one, you have to kill all these like mini creatures before you can even deal any damage to it. So, but yeah, that's the episode. Yeah, I guess this is Building Hawk, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.